Let's get your beautiful message of guidance from your beautiful guardian angels today. Okay, what have we got? They're telling you it's time to let go. Because there's a blessing in disguise in this situation that you're in. And, this is very much the Justice card. Because something hasn't been fair. Something has not been fair. It's just been off balance. It's been very heavily one-sided. It feels very much like you're putting all the work, effort, and attention into this situation, and you're feeling a little confused. I feel like you're dealing with somebody who's quite lazy. I feel like you're being with someone who is not giving you what you're giving to them. It feels very heavy, one-sided. And I'm not feeling that this person doesn't have feelings for you in the same way that you have feelings for them. I feel like the feelings are there, but I just don't feel that they're giving back to you. I feel like you're having to do all the hard, heavy lifting, and it feels like it's become heavy. It feels like it's become completely and utterly off balance because it's just all one-sided. So I feel like you're between worlds because you're feeling like, well, our energy is connected. We get along really well, but it almost feels like you're on different pages because this person really is so laid back. I'm feeling the energy of this person is really laid back, and I don't feel like they are ever going to change. I feel like they are potentially going to try and change, but I just feel like this person's super laid back, super can't be asked, someone who just doesn't show emotions. Not that they aren't capable of showing emotions, they're just too cool, just too chilled. And I feel like that is frustrating you because you want more, because you know they feel more, but they're not showing it to you. And you know what? Sometimes that is okay. That is okay. I feel like you are blessed with this energy, but I feel like you either need to let go of trying to control how they express, how they like you and how they love you, or you let go of this connection because if you feel it's not enough. Remember, you have free will here, but I just feel you're dealing with somebody who's just very flaky, very laid back, very can't be asked. That's the energy coming through really strong. It's like, yeah, babe, I love you. Of course I do. And then they just don't do enough, in your opinion. Maybe you just need to give them a kick up the ass. Maybe you just need to be honest about how you want them to be in this relationship if you haven't already, without coming across like you're forcing them to be a way that you want them to be. Because we are humans, we're here living our human existence, and we all have different ways of expressing how we feel. And if you're giving all of the time, and this person is more of a taker naturally, they're going to just keep taking because they're like a sponge to your energy. They're like a sponge to all that you're giving them because they think that's okay. They think that I'm seeing a sketch here of you saying to this person, oh my God, you're not doing enough. You're not showing enough. You're not being involved enough. I feel like I'm on my own most of the time. And it's almost like they'll say to you, well, I'm here, aren't I? What more do you want me to do? And it's almost like they feel like them being present by being with you physically, that's okay, that they don't need to emotionally be with you. Does that make sense? This is a really, really unusual energy I'm getting for a reading for the collective, but I feel like there might be a lot of it out there at the moment where you have, someone has a high expectation of someone who does love them, but they're just not bothered or able to express it in the way that you want them to. And that causes a lot of battles. I feel like you're on a lose-lose battle here. I feel like this person's got an agenda of their own. They love you. They enjoy being with you. They love what you give to them. And they feel like just being with you and allowing you to give to them, which brings you joy, because I feel like you're a very giving kind of person, that they're like, oh, that's great. They love doing that for me. And again, you've got battles. You've got a battle on your hand here if you think this person's going to change, because I don't feel this person will ever consistently show you the same amount of love and gratitude and actions and whatever you do for them, then you're not going to get that back from them. But that doesn't mean they don't love you. That doesn't mean they don't want to be with you. Just means that they have a very quirky, very reserved, very hold their emotions in rather than out. But if you ask them to, they'll deliver, but only when you ask them to. So it kind of feels like you're going to have this constant battle on your hands of you feel like you have to force them constantly to show love. So you've got an option here of, leaving if that's what you want, or you just need to let go and put to bed the idea that you've built in your head that this person's ever going to be any more than what they're already showing you. Because the love is there. The love is there. So listen to your gut, listen to your intuition here. What do you want? How do you feel? How does this situation and person make you feel? Do you feel like you can go all of your lives together in this, they're chilled out, you're a giver, they're a taker, and the balance is off because you're giving more than they're prepared to give? So, Queen of Pentacles, I feel like you're very, very giving. You're very kind, compassionate. Even if, your person is someone who's freelance and they work short-term contracts or they're self-employed, you're someone very stable. You're somebody very disciplined. You're very committed, and they're not. So you've got an opportunity here to either accept how they are and, learn to accept that they are and learn to love them in the way that they will be in your relationship, or you've got the free will to walk away. So it's time for you to decide now. There is a decision to be made here, but there is definitely something out of balance here. The Temperance card is very much about weighing up your options. It's balance. It's about what do I need, what do I want, and how am I going to feel long term in this connection if it doesn't change. King of Swords perfectly explains your person. King of Swords is very loyal, faithful. They do not show emotions in the same way as, say, the King of Cups does. The King of Swords is very guarded with his heart. But I keep saying, they do love you. There's definitely love there. So if you can accept that they're just, I don't know, lazy, flaky, they're not going to be opening their heart to you in the way that you want them to. If you're prepared to accept that's how they are, because the love is there, they just don't show it, they don't wear it on their sleeves, that's okay. If you can deal with that, then go with it and learn to love the connection, the energy, and the relationship for what it is, or leave. You've got the choice. No one's, making you stay in that. I do feel like your person will be very hurt if you leave them, but I do feel like you are quite often thinking about other choices, and you do reflect a lot on this, but you've got a lot of deep soulmate connection with this person. This is really lovely energy, but they're not toxic. They just drive you nuts because they don't do enough for you, in your opinion, compared to what you do. But Nine of Cups, this is your wishes being fulfilled, and this is you being happy, contented, and having everything you need. So there's definitely an opportunity for you to move on if you want to, or you just, you stay in this situation knowing that it's not going to change emotionally, but they are there for you, I feel, financially when you need them to be. And they are a strong support to you when you need them to be. But it almost feels like you've got to push and work really hard. So you've got a choice. You accept them and love them for how they are and who they are, because they're not going to change, or move on. But either way, whichever decision you make, you will have this gorgeous new mindset, this new start, this new beginning, this new energy about you, which is just feeling, with that Nine of Cups, like you're getting everything you wish for. So I feel like happy existence, happy acceptance, just acceptance, I feel, is coming through really strong here, because whether you stay with them, you're connected really strongly, or whether you move on, you got an opportunity for someone else who's a beautiful connection as well. So you decide. This is completely and utterly your choice. You decide, but use that Hierophant, the High Priestess energy, and listen to your gut, because I feel like your intuition has already told you the answer.